My name is Asithandile Mbalo. I got the name from my grandfather. Basically, my name means they loved us. In full, it's Asithandile Magcina Mazizi. And my grandfather was telling the Mazizi clan that Amagcina loved us so much they gave us a baby girl. I don't use my full name because I don't feel like I was loved enough. They might have been loved, but I was not. My father died months before I turned 4, and I've never known a father figure since. My sister was born 2002 on the 12th of January, and that was when my life had a purpose. My mom has been abusing me since the age of 5. My mom initially physically abused me. She didn't until I turned 19. There was like a lot of things that my mom used to do to hit me, but she made sure that the next day I wouldn't have bruises to show at school. She used to tell me I was stupid. She used to tell me I was ugly, I was worthless. She would tell me I was just like my father, I would never amount to anything. For any child, not a boy, not a girl, the one person you feel safe with is your mother. I never felt that my mother was a mother to me. There were times when I wanted to kill myself, I wanted to die. I attempted suicide so many times. I remember in high school, I landed up in hospital because I collected everyone's pills and said it was a science experiment, but I knew I was gonna drink them. I started cutting in high school because it was an easier way of making sure that I don't cry. Because there's the whole saying that boys don't cry. So why is it only limited to boys? Why can't girls not cry? Why can't girls be strong enough to not cry? So I try to change that whole narrative. Every time my mom hit me or she said stuff, I didn't feel sad, I didn't feel unhappy. I felt very angry because I always hoped my mom would one day love me and that she'd accept me one day. So every time I have encounters, that's what I call them, encounters with my mom, I cut and I feel better and I forget all about what happened before. First blades I used to use were nursing blades because my gran was a nurse. And it was exhilarating. It was a breath of fresh air in my life. I could control at least one part of my life. And I've never stopped cutting ever since. I don't come across as a religious person, and I really don't shove my religion into people's throats or whatever. And for a very long time, I struggled with my faith because I felt that the God of my mother would allow my mom to do these things was not the kind of God that would love me and the kind of God I wanted. When my sister died and I was diagnosed with depression and anxiety and paranoia, the only thing I had was God. Like, I feel alone in the world, except when I pray. And I don't seem like a prayer. Have you seen my hair? But God has given me little glimpses of how He's been there for me ever since I was a kid, and I'm still alive, man. Yeah, that's my story, fam. Cut short and summarized.